Hello America, welcome to Rock Around the USA. Chris Kinkade with you on a Tuesday night here for the next 3 hours. I'll be sitting in playing your video requests and all of your all-time favorites, including The Unforgettable Fire by U2, Steve Perry's Oh Sherry. I've also got On My Own by Patti LaBelle and Michael McDonald. Why don't we kick it off right now with Robert Tepper, Don't Walk Away, here on Hit Video USA. Well, another day, another 3 hours of videos on Rock Around the USA. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same station, with my special guests, the Models. Why don't you be sure to check it out. Time for me to head to the home right now, and I'm going to leave you right now with some good music to take me to the home. In fact, I got to get prepared, because here comes Rodney Dangerfield with Twist and Shout. Do it, Rodney.
Oh, honey, come here, will you? I need 2 more glasses for the girls, and also bring a pitcher of beer every 7 minutes.
Bonsoir, America. Chris Kinkade here with Rock Around the USA, getting ready for a Friday night of fun and festivities, good videos, giveaways, right here on America's Music Network, Hit Video USA. Why don't you stick around and join me? Call up those toll-free request lines, tell me where your party is, and I'll dedicate a video to you. It's that simple. We're going to have fun tonight. Right now, we're going to kick it off with Andy Taylor, Take It Easy, going out to good old Houston, Texas, right here on Rock Around the USA. Chris Kinkade here, VJ for Houston Hit Video TV5, having a good time here and playing your video request, and also had some other requests from some young ladies out there in Pasadena, California. So Chris, take off the jacket. Let's see your stuff. No problem, babe. Glad to show it off to you. You think about that right there, huh? Yeah, well, I'll auction off this jacket here a little bit later on. I think you'll like that. And the heck, man, I got another job somewhere. So why don't we just get comfortable? After all, it's Houston, Texas. It's hot right here, and we need to cool off and play some good video music for you. And if you like doing a little dancing, if you want to tuck some dollar bills in, you can send them in here to Hit Video USA. I'll be glad to get them. And yeah, I could use the money. So let's rock on right now. Here comes Addicted to Love. I just like to say that by Robert Palmer. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on Rock Around the USA. It's been a fun Halloween night. I'm glad you could be here. Stick around. The fun continues on The Late Show with Greg Johnson and Mr. Millionaire E.J. Thacker. After that, The Danger Zone with Derek. I'll be getting calls all night saying, Chris, what are you going to do this Halloween? Going to dress up? Going to go out and party? Well, not really. See, Halloween is kind of a strange event for me. Many years back, something very strange happened to me, and just a memory of it I don't even want to think about. In fact, I don't want you to think about it. Don't worry about what happened to me. Oh, no. Oh, let's go. You come from a very, very well-known acting family. Your father, John Cassavetes, one of the most successful film producer, actor, directors in the history of film business, and your mother, probably the best actress of all time, definitely the best actress of our time, I'm sure. Been nominated for Academy Awards for her roles, and all of a sudden we've got Nick, you know, starting off the next branch, kind of like a modern-day Barrymore family. I know your parents, and what kind of encouragement have they given you? I know they haven't handed you anything. You've earned the roles you've gotten, but what is it like coming from a family with that kind of background?
Hey, Chris, you know my family so well, it's almost kind of funny sitting here listening to you ask me these questions. Chris is like a second son to my family, and he's also the godfather of my baby daughter. Well, Chris, my family has given me a lot of encouragement in the fact that they're supportive of what I do, and they let me fail when I was failing, and now that I'm doing well, it feels good that I didn't have anything handed to me.
Chris Kinkade here for Rock Around the Town. How are you doing? A little bit after 5 o'clock. Hope you got home okay, and I hope you didn't get stuck in some hot traffic or something. If you did, sit down, cool off. We'll take care of you. Now, I want to tell you something. I talk about a lot of my friends here that are on TV5, and I'm not kidding. I'm not paid to say these things. Nobody tells me talk about these people. I sit at home when I'm not on TV, and I watch these people because they're good, and I mean it. Janet Jackson in control at number 15 right here on Countdown USA. The lady is definitely in control. You know, as is our want every weekend on Countdown USA, we kind of sparkle the map with Hit Video USA sweatshirts. They're beautiful. We send out 5 of them all over the country just by answering a very simple trivia contest question. Now, sometimes my questions are just so easy, I'm embarrassed all week. But sometimes I throw in some things that fool people. Last week's question had to do with Robbie Neville's new video, C'est la vie. Now, anybody out there speak French? Enchanté, how nice. There are a few of you out there. A few of you got the question right. I said, now what does C'est la vie stand for? It is French for what? Such a drag, Such Is Life, or Elvis for Africa? Well, about 30% of the people thought it was What a Drag. One person thought it was Elvis for Africa. I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm going to write to you, and we're going to have a talk, you and me. And just about everybody else got it right. C'est la vie means such is life. It's a phrase, a French phrase. Now, we have some winners right here. I want you to join me in congratulating these internationally bilingual people. Rainey Justice from Metter, West Virginia. Tracy Landry from Erath, Louisiana. Tracy has entered time and time again. She finally wins. Also, Nick Cassavetes from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. This is about the third time he's entered. Esther Gutierrez from Houston, Texas. And Joseph Bernard, all winners. Didn't win last week. We have another question coming your way. It has to do with Joan Jett this week. So check into the College of Musical Knowledge and see if you can win a Hit Video USA sweatshirt. Up next, we've got more of your favorite hits counting down to a #1 video right here on Countdown USA. Timbuk 3 is up next. Humongous leap in the charts this week for Debbie Harry. She debuted last week at number 28, all the way up to number 13 with French Kissin' right here on Countdown USA. And, well, as we're talking about French Kissin', or we're talking about C'est la vie with Robbie Neville, kind of has me in an international mood, you know, like those international coffees. Why don't we take a look right now and take a look at some hits around the world. See who's making the charts across the European charts right now. In Britain, the final countdown, #1 for like the 3rd week in a row by Europe. In Canada, The Lady in Red by Chris de Burgh. And the Pan-European charts, once again, 2nd week in a row, the final countdown by Europe, all the way up at the top. My, oh my, those guys are getting real popular over there. Next up, we've got Joan Jett at number 12 with Good Music. And also, we may even take another little Christmas look at a duet between a guy named Bing Crosby and an alien named David Bowie. Stay tuned for that, coming up on Countdown USA. Back for one more hour on Countdown USA. Special look at the top hits throughout the year 1986. Right now, let's take a pause, though. How many albums did you buy this year? Show of hands. Oh, some good albums were released this year, I agree. I bought some myself and listened to them till they just wore right out. Nonetheless, some of my favorite albums of 1986 were not necessarily releases for the year 1986. Thought it'd be interesting to comprise a list for you. Take a look at my top 10. At number 10, it was an album called Express by Love and Rockets. At number 9, the brand new album, Life's Rich Pageant by my buddies from Athens, Georgia, REM. Number 8, the Sid and Nancy soundtrack, great album. Number 7, Rachmaninoff Symphony No. 2, the Adagio, the 3rd movement, is just the epic of pathos, wonderful stuff. Number 6, an album called Tim by The Replacements. Number 5, an album called Boy by Irish band U2, their first album from years gone by. Number 4, Situation 2 by a band called Tones on Tail. Number 3 was Ambient 1 by Brian Eno. I needed that album. Number 2, Makala by an Irish band called Clannad. And number 1, Fables of the Reconstruction, again by REM. Those are my top 10 favorites, for better or for worse. Right now, it's back to the countdown. We're up to about mid-August now, and the film Top Gun has just taken over all the, I mean, it just blew Sylvester Stallone's film Cobra right off the box office. Tom Cruise was on every magazine cover, and just about every song released on that soundtrack went up to the top of the charts. The next one, no exception, it's by Berlin. It's called Take My Breath Away, and made the way to number 1 the middle of August on Countdown USA. I hope you've enjoyed all the VJ proclamations throughout the show. I've asked each VJ to give his or her personal resolutions or predictions for the year 1987. Well, being a proud member of the Hit Video USA team, I've got some personal resolutions myself as we take a look at my VJ proclamations for 1987. Things I plan to work hard to strive for. Number 1, touch up the Sistine Chapel. Needs a little work. I want to put my artistic talents to work on that one. I plan to wear shades, though, so I don't go blind like Michelangelo. Number 2, I plan to continue to party with Greg and EJ, 2 of my very best friends. Now, it's important to have an easy resolution in there. It makes the other ones worth striving for. I wish to be real popular in 1987, so I plan to master Karen K's wave. I've been taking lessons from the master of the wave herself, and I am getting better, though I have to work on my finesse. I've been playing basketball for years, and this year I plan to begin my pro basketball career. I've been working on my set shot, my hook shot, my layup. Still have to work on my dribbling, though. Last but not least, I plan to get a role in the movie Star Trek V, maybe as Spock's brother or second cousin once removed, something like that. Those are my personal VJ proclamations for 1987. Thanks for joining us on this very special edition of Countdown USA. It's been a nice look at the chart busters throughout the year. On behalf of the whole Hit Video USA team, we want to invite you to join us through 1987 as we continue to grow. I want to personally thank my director, Frank Lambrecht, and my own assistant director, Mr. Ron Lewis. And on behalf of everybody here, we wish you to live long and prosper. Thanks for watching.